see Olympiad NSO Science of Class 3 Set C 2025-26 question paper. Let's see the guidelines. You can pause, read it or take a screenshot. We will continue with the questions now. I will go faster. You can pause after every question, answer and then continue, else video will be too long. Let's continue. Logical reasoning. 1. Select the odd one out. A. Ln. B. RT. C. WU. D. P. R. Let's see the answer. Answer is option C, WU. Reason. L. M is missing and then N. R. S is missing and then T. WU is in reverse order. It's U, V, W. It's not WU. So D. P, Q, R. P, Q is missing and then R. So we go with option C. 2. Which of the following object has 6 square faces and 8 corners? Dice, milk can, water, coconut water can, and C, D. Let's see the answer. A is a dice, which is a square face. B is a rectangle face. C is a cone face. D is a cylinder. So we go with option A, square face, which is A. There is a relationship between a pair of figures on either side of this, on the left side and on the right side. Identify the relationship on the left pair and find the missing figure of the right side. So let's see the left one, which is a color white and color and white here. So means color and white is an alternate pairing given here in red color. So here white, yellow, white. So what will be here? Obviously it will be an alternate color white and color. So which is yellow, white and yellow. So we go with an option D. 4. How many different possible combination of one parrot and one chilli can be formed from the given parrots and chillis? So there are 4 parrots and 6 chillis. We have to make a pair of one parrot and one chilli. So this parrot and this chilli will make one combination. So this parrot and this second chilli will make a 2 combination. So like this, first pair of parrot can form a 6 combination. Second parrot similarly can form a 6 combinations of each chilli. Similarly with 3 and 4th parrot. So how can we find this answer? Let's see. 4 parrots, 6 chillis. Possible combinations will be 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6 of each parrot, or 6 fours are, which is 24. Answer is option B, 24. 5. If a day before yesterday was Tuesday, then what will be the 7th day from tomorrow? Saturday, Wednesday, Thursday or Friday? Let's see. If day before yesterday was Tuesday, then today, if day before yesterday was Tuesday, then yesterday will be Wednesday and today will be Thursday, right? So if we count 7 days from today, Thursday will be again a Thursday. So answer is option C, Thursday. Science. 6. Which of the following is an incorrect match? Plant leaves is given here and shape of a leaf is given. We have to find out. Let's see. Banyan, which is oval shape. Yes, banyan is an oval shape. Maple is a hand shape. Yes, maple is a hand shape, which is also found in the Canada flag. Peepal is a heart shape. Yes, peepal is a heart shape leaf. Lotus is a needle like given here. No, needle is a pine leaf. Example, lotus is a round shape. Okay, so we go with an option D, lotus. 7. My legs are long, my toes are widespread. In the muddy water I like to glide. I catch fish with silent grace. I live in this calm and watery place. Who am I? Penguin, duck, heron or hummingbird? Let's see the answer. Penguin are the flightless bird. They cannot fly. Duck are also the flightless bird, but it can swim. They have a webbed feet like this. Heron. Now heron, flamingos, cranes, stork, egrets. are the wading birds. They walk through the water, they glide through the water. They are called wading bird. Here it's called I like to glide. Yes, they have a long leg because they can walk in the water to catch the fish. So answer is C, heron. Now D, hummingbird is the only bird that fly upside down. It can fly backward. It can fly upward directly. It can fly downward. As in an aero show, we would have seen the jets flying, right? Fighter jets. Similarly, hummingbird can fly. 8. Match column 1 with column 2 and select the correct option. So here minerals are given and column 2 their uses are given. Let's see the answer. Granite is used in flooring and countertop. It's used in kitchen countertop. Granite, right? Graphite used in making pencil lid. Between the pencil there is a black color lid with which we write actually. That is called a graphite. Black color. Pumice used by dentists for polishing teeth. Yes, pumice is used by dentists and also it is used as a body scrubber. Sandstone is used for monuments making. So we go with an option C. 9. Which of the following food item belong to the same food group to which food item shown in the given figure belong? So bread, wheat, chapati, wheat, rice. Okay, so bread and chapati. Let's see the answer. Bread and chapati is made up of wheat, rice, all are rich in carbohydrates which are energy giving food. Let's see the correct answer now. Fish and pulse of option A and B are rich in protein which is a body building food. C, orange which is a fruit is rich in vitamins and minerals which is a protective food. Option D is a potato. So potato is one of the very few vegetables. Potato, sweet potato, they are rich in carbohydrates. They are energy giving food. So their food group given here also is an energy giving food. So potato, we go with option D, energy giving food. D, while driving, Priya sees the following road sign. Which action should she take next? Let's see the answer. Option C, slow down as she is approaching a school zone. A small kid with a school bag behind, school bag, lunch bag, and he is running. So it is a school zone. We should make our vehicle slow in this area. 11. Our sense of dash and dash will tell us that the cloth is blue and soft. 1 and 2 respectively are. Let's see the answer. Cloth is blue. Blue color will tell us from the sense of sight, seeing. Soft texture. Cloth is soft texture will tell us by the feel of the touch. So we go with an option A, sight and touch. 12. Precipitation is a process in which, let's see the answer. Water falls on the earth in form of rain, hail or snow is called a precipitation. Answer C. 13. Match column 1 with column 2 and select the correct option. So Mars, Mercury, Venus, Jupiter planets are given. We have to correctly match accordingly. Let's see the answer. Mars is a red planet. Mercury is the smallest planet. Venus is the hottest planet. Jupiter is the largest planet of all the planets. So answer A. Option A. 14. Which of the hand gesture represents a fish of these? Let's see the answer. This A shows a bud, B shows a lotus bud, C shows a deer head, D shows a fish. So, fish is option D. Which of the following on unscrambling gives the name of the harvest festival celebrated in India? Let's see the answer. A. Diwali, which is a festival of lights. B. Christmas, which is a birth of Jesus Christ. C. Pongal. Yes, this is a harvest festival. D. Guru Parab, celebrated by Punjabis. So, answer is C. Pongal. 16. Read the given statement by three children and select the correct one who has made the correct statement. Rajiv, if someone faints, we should crowd around him or her and talk loudly to wake him or her up. B. Abhay, if someone faints, we should immediately give him or her something to eat or drink. Simran, if someone faints, we should allow him or her to breathe fresh air and ensure that he or she is lying down comfortably. D. None of these. Let's see the answer. So Rajiv says if someone faints, we should crowd him or her to wake him. No, if we crowd, how will he breathe? He has already fainted. He needs something to breathe. Now, Abhay says we should immediately give him or her something to eat or drink. No, first let him or her get up, relax a little, and then we can give him to eat or drink later. So Simran says if someone faints, we should allow him or her to breathe fresh air and lie down comfortably. Yes, that's how he will relax. Let him breathe little fresh air and then we can later he can eat or drink. So lie down comfortably. Simran is right. Option C. 17. Select the correct option that correctly identifies X and Y in the given classification chart. Tool for measuring length X, ruler, Y. So we have to find X and Y. Ruler is given one of the measuring length. Let's see the answer. A. Electronic balance measure masses. Measuring cylinder measures capacity. Thermometer measures temperature. Manual weighing balance measures masses. Electronic and manual weighing balance measures masses. Watch measures time. Thermometer has told measures temperature. Measuring tape and meter rod, yes, this is right, which measures length. This is a measuring tape used by carpenters, tailors to measure the length of the cloth or wood. This is a meter rod, which is usually 1 meter in length and or 100 centimeter in length. So answer is option D, meter rod or measuring tape. 18. Select the odd one out on the basis of external and internal body parts. Brain, lungs, knees, heart. Let's see the answer. Lungs, heart are the internal organs located inside the body. Knees are the external body part located outside the body. So answer is option C, knees. 19. Select the correct statement regarding the means of transport shown in the given figure. So this is a figure. What is the correct option? Let's see the answer. This is a tram train. It runs on the electricity up. It does not runs on a petrol. And it is located in Kolkata in India. Tram trains runs only in Kolkata in India. Okay. So we go with an option B. 20. Which of the following statement is incorrect about force? What is a force? Push, pull is a force. So, what are the statements given here? A force can stop a moving object. A force can change the speed of a moving object. A force cannot make stationary objects move. A force can change the direction of a moving object. Let's see the answer. So, a force can stop a moving object? Yes. A force can change the speed of a moving object? Yes. If you push it little more hard, definitely it will change the speed. A force cannot make a stationary objects move. This is a stationary, N-A-R-Y. NARY stationary means a motionless object, an object which is not in movement. It is not NERY stationary, which ends with NERY is a stationary that you carry pen, pencil, rubber, books to school. Okay, NARY is a motionless object. It can make the stationary objects to move. So this is incorrect. A force can change the direction of a moving object. Yes, in whichever direction you change it, it will move. What is another extra feature apart from these four, which we have seen? It can also change the shape of an object. Okay, so we go with an option C. 21. Which of the following characteristics is common for both heavenly bodies P and Q in the given picture? This one. Let's see the answer. So, Sun, first is R, S, and third one here it is Q. So Mercury, Venus, Earth is here, and around the Earth this is Moon here. So Earth and Moon, about they're asking about Earth and Moon. So Earth and Moon, they both have their life and water. Water and life, no, there is no life found on the Moon right now. They both rotate on their axis. Yes, Earth rotate on their axis and peak Moon also rotates on its own axis. They both shine with their own light. No, they don't have their own light to shine. They both are stars. No, they both are not the stars. So we go with option B. They both rotate on their axis. 22. Ravi is son of your father's brother. How is Ravi related to you? Let's see. Father's brother, we call it as an uncle. In English or Hindi, we call it as an Bade Papa, Chacha, Kaka. Other languages, we call it as a Dodappa, Chikappa, right? So, his son, Ravi, will be our cousin. So, answer is option D, cousin. 23. Select the incorrect statement regarding the organ X given in the figure, shown in the given figure. Here, X. Okay, let's see the answer. This X inside here is a small intestine, is a large intestine outside it. So, about the small intestine, it absorbs nutrients from the digested food. Yes. It is the longest part of the human digestive system. Yes, the name is small intestine, which is inside the large intestine here. It is the longest part. The length is more. It produces saliva. Now, what is a saliva? That liquid which is formed inside the mouth is called saliva. So, saliva inside our mouth is produced by the salivary glands, not by the small intestine. So, this is the incorrect statement. It has an hair-like structure which are supplied with the blood vessel. Yes. Through those blood vessel hair-like structures only these nutrients are supplied to our entire body, which is absorbed. Okay. So, we go with an option C. It produces saliva. 24. Read the given statement and select the correct option that correctly identifies them as true or false. You can read it. Now, let's see the answer. A shadow is formed when a light passes through an object. Light cannot pass through an translucent and opaque object. So, this is a false. Size of an object depends on the distance of an object from the light source. Yes. When an object is kept nearer, a large shadow is formed. When an object is kept further, far, then a short shadow is formed. So this is a true. Size of an object depends on the distance from the object. True. We can see the object because light bounces off them and reaches our eyes. Yes. True. Shadow are always formed on the same side of the light source. No, it is formed on the opposite side of the light source. False. So we go with an option C. False, true, true, false. 25. Unscramble the letters to find the name of the profession shown in the given picture and select the correct option. So this is a picture. Let's see the answer. A. Cobbler who mend the shoes. B. Greengrocer who sells the grocery items. C. Mechanic who repairs the vehicles. D. Sculptor. Yes, sculptor who makes the sculptures. 26. Priya observed the given moon on the 3rd December. What is the face of the moon she will observe on 17th December? Let's see the answer. So this is the face of the moon, which is a full moon on 3rd December, which is Purnima. 17th December from 3rd December makes 14 to 15 days. 14 days. So 14 days to 15 days, full moon Purnima will turn to Amavas or new moon. So answer is option B, new moon, Amavas. 27. In the water cycle, X is a process where water changes into vapor, and Y is a process where vapor turns back into the water droplets. Identify X and Y and select the correct option. Let's see the answer. Here, when water on heating, boiling, here water change evaporates. So this is called evaporation here. When water on cooling on the chilled plate, when we keep a plate upside down, water droplets are formed. So these water vapor which water droplets are formed is called condensation. Water droplets to water is called condensation. Now, this water on cooling, on freezing, when we put in fridge, it forms a ice. So this is called freezing. Water to ice forms on freezing. So this is called freezing. So ice melts on a room temperature back to water. So this is called melting. It melts. So here the answer is X evaporation, Y condensation. Option B. 28. Identify the part labeled as X in the given picture of a bird and select the correct option. So X here a small toe. Let's see the answer. This small toe is called a spur, which is formed on the legs of the bird like hen, which are on the ground most of the time to dig the ground on the mud, to dig the mud on the ground. 29. Which of the following statement is incorrect regarding the animal shown in the given picture? It is a herbivore, its young one is called foal, it makes a sound called trumpet, it lives in the staple. Let's see the answer. Now, the correct one is it makes a sound trumpet. No, trumpet is made by elephant. Horse make neigh sound, neigh. So, which is incorrect is option C. 30. Which of the following is a primary nutrients that helps building in strong bones and teeth? Carbohydrates, fats, calcium or roughage? Let's see the answer. Carbohydrates are energy giving food, fats are body building food, calcium, yes, this is the one which makes bones strong and teeth strong. Roughage is a fiber that is found in fruits and vegetables that helps in digestion of our food. So we go with an option C, calcium for strong bones and teeth. Achiever session HOTS. 31. Study the given flowchart and select the option that correctly identifies P, Q, R, and S. Animal, herbivore, chews and cuts P. Now it's not a herbivore, scavenger is Q. Carnivore, which tears the flesh of animals, is R. Which swallows the entire animal as a whole is yes. Let's see the answer. Herbivore chews and cuts P. Out of the given P option, cow, giraffe, elephant, bear. Bear is an omnivore, elephant, giraffe, cow are herbivore, but which chews and cuts is cow. Okay, cow chews the food. Scavenger. Scavengers are the animal that eats on the dead flesh, which is leftover flesh eaten by other animals, leftover dead plants lying in the jungle. So scavengers usually help cleaning the jungle. So the option Q in the scavengers, hyena is the correct one. Cat is an omnivore, zebra, herbivore, crocodile, carnivore. So scavenger is a hyena. R. Carnivore tears and chews the flesh of other animal are. So out of the given option, tiger is an carnivore, hyena is a scavenger, elephant is a herbivore, cow is also an herbivore. Now next S, swallows animal has an whole S. So snake swallows the entire animal as a whole. If it's eaten rat or something, it swallows entirely as a whole. So option A. 32. Refer the given Venn diagram and select the correct option. Identifies X and Y. Flightless bird can swim is X. Flightless bird lays largest egg is Y. Let's see the answer. So, flightless bird can swim is a penguin. How beautifully it is swimming, right? Wow. No, it cannot fly, but definitely it can swim very nicely. Flightless bird that lays the largest egg. Yes, famous largest egg is laid by the ostrich. So this is the largest egg of an ostrich. See, two hands are required to catch one ostrich egg. So its length is 15 centimeters, width is 13 centimeters, and it weighs of 1.4 kg, which is 20 times heavier than a chicken egg. So we go with an option B, penguin and ostrich. 33. Which of the following cannot be found in the given word grid? Let's see the answer. So, roughage and mustard are two words formed here. Yes, there is also a love here. Love you. Now, roughage is a fiber to remove the waste from our body. A is found. B, the main nutrients of the cereals are starch and carbohydrates, which is not found here. A spice that is obtained from the bud of a plant whose seed are used to obtain oil, both is mustard. Mustard oil, sarson ka tel, we have it, right? So C and D is also there, which is not there, cannot be found in the word grid is option B. 34. Refer the given table and select the correct option. Correctly identifies W, X, and Y. Let's see the answer of the fibers. W, obtained either from plants or animals and ideal for making summer clothing. Okay, from plant or animal and ideal for making summer clothing. Silk is obtained from silkworm. Yes, obtained from animal. Cotton is obtained from cotton plant. Wool is obtained from animal, which is sheep. Polyester is a lab made, man made. It is not a animal or a plant. So out of these option, which is ideal for making fiber for summer is cotton. Next, let's see X, obtained either from plant or animal and used to make sweaters. So we make sweaters out of wool. Yes, wool is obtained from sheep, obtained from animal, sheep, and ideal for making sweaters is wool. Why? It is a waterproof. So polyester is a waterproof fabric. We go with an option B. 35. Rahul plotted a bar diagram to show the speed of sound in three different mediums, which is X, Y, and Z. Three different mediums of X, Y, Z. Here is a bar diagram, which is a speed of a sound. Now study the graph and select the correct option that correctly identifies the medium X, Y, and Z. Let's see the answer. Now, three mediums, when we make a sound on the solid or when we make a sound in the liquid, when we pour it on the bottle and when we hear it like this and we make a sound from here or from the normal air gaseous place, then which is a faster or louder speed is. So speed of a solid medium is faster, speed of liquid medium is slower, and slowest is in air or gas. So here the solid medium is given as iron. So which is solid medium? Iron is the fastest. Okay, fastest speed. So Z is iron. Y, liquid is slowest, which is water. X, iron. So X, air, which is a slower. Gaseous medium, air, which is a slower. So we go with an option A, X, air, Y, water, Z, Iron. Thank you for watching this video. Do share, subscribe, and like if you like this video. Subscribe for getting the future educational videos like this. Bye bye.